Okay, this is the railroad tunnel that we're going to see of the Mobile and Ohio Railroad, and it's a steep drop on both sides. It starts as a shallow cut and gets pretty deep, and the tunnel goes about 600-700 feet up under some active rail lines, but we just gotta get past all the water and everything on the side to get into the tunnel. But this is a real historic railroad tunnel of the Mobile and Ohio Railroad. So, and this right here is one of the last hidden, very well hidden railroad tunnels. This is a railroad cut leading into a tunnel that would have gone to the Kellerman Mines, which would be further to the north. But there was a series of, I think, 8 tunnels for this railroad. The Mobile and Ohio Railroad built it for the Central Iron and Coal Company when they built their blast furnace at Holt. They also owned the coal mines at Kellerman, so they needed a short line industrial railroad to carry the coal all the way down to the coke ovens and the blast furnace at Holt, so which was about 17-18 miles distance. But this is one big deep cut, so we're just going to go down there. We didn't think about water, so didn't bring any boats today, but we're just going to see what's left of the railroad tunnel here. But it's a real piece of railroad and mining history right here. So all right. Okay, after climbing along the side walls of this railroad cut right here, I didn't want to try to get in the water. We didn't bring boots today. We weren't thinking that the rail cut would be flooded, but goes to show, always pre-planned. But anyway, this is the Mobile and Ohio's last tunnel before it reached the Kellerman Mines. Okay, this is the railroad cut to heading of the Mobile and Ohio Railroad that was heading towards the Kellerman Mines down here in Tuscaloosa. Came all the way from Holt, where the blast furnaces were for the Central Iron and Coal Company, and they basically cut this thing out by dynamite, picks, shovels, drills, early 1900s. And this was one of a series, I think, of 8 tunnels, or maybe 6. But anyway, it looks open for a ways. Pretty impressive. What a piece of railroad and mining history right here. So, all right. Okay. We're inside the Mobile and Ohio Railroad Tunnel, and it's going to be collapsed on the other end, but it's just incredible that this is still open. And what's impressive, these are the actual original cross ties right here. And who knows, we may find a date nail or two. And I mean, that's just incredible. The cross ties are still in here. They took up the rails, of course. That's money. And there's one of the plates right there with the spike in it. So Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Like, there's some spots in this one. Possible to flip over. Very possible.
And there's one of the rail spikes. These are just well preserved because they're not out in the elements. These cross ties aren't. This tunnel saw a lot of trains coming through this thing with loaded carts of coal. So, awesome.
Valuable. You can take it to the blast furnaces and smelt it down. And use it.
Okay, it's about 30, 40 feet high, this tunnel. I can't remember the name of the types of locomotives that they used for the Kellerman run, but they were a different type of steam locomotive, kind of like a short steam locomotive. But anyway, these are all the cross ties right here. Just still here in the railroad tunnel, right here. There's some of the rail spikes right there. Old, man, old cross ties. Very, very well preserved cross ties. And the cave-in should be up here. So we'll go check that out. But didn't expect this to really be open. We just thought we knew where it was. We thought we'd check it while we were down here. So, all right. Okay, here's the blockage to the end of the tunnel. They had bulldozed the end of the tunnel. You can see that is a cross tie way up there, and so they just shoved the all this dirt in, this fill, to block up the other entrance to the tunnel. But if you look back, this is about 400 feet, 500 feet, all the way back there to the end. It's just in remarkably well preserved condition. And so, great little side trip there, Mr. Box.